set the stage in this one. The color wheel of the USA on display. A couple of teams who don the red and blue. Glad to have you with us in Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas, home to the Jayhawks. Here he comes from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Jayhawks offense will take the field first. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
It's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
Got it in the middle. It's Canty. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Daniels.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
They'll keep it on the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Jayhawks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll go to the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs. Got
stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to impose their will with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Fires to the big fella. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
And the Jayhawks want to pick up the tempo. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Henderson. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, they execute the in route. And how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
The Jayhawks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. The play action fake. Wide out trying to get it in.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to burrow, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rock Chalk.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Fresno State Bulldogs offense has the ball for the first time. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Caught over the middle. It's Freeman. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. And the Bulldogs are on the move. Wants to throw. It's Warner. Got his man in the middle. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Rides the back and leaves it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. They'll run play action. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. The kick is on its way. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give is to Williams. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Henderson. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Power football with the run.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Daniels. Working that left side now. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. We've reached a break, and Kansas has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Handoff to the lone back. Powers through the defender. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line. And the Jayhawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield. It's Canty. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. The Jayhawks will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Makes the grab.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
And the Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll give it to the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. The give to the back. And some room to work. Oh, he's got some space. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. The Bulldogs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the air, it's Warner. Quickly complete. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run the counter. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. After the 3rd down incompletion, the punt unit is on the field. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. Jukes his way for more. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. And the Jayhawks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Grab near the sticks, it's Pickett. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to go up top on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
The give is to Williams. Turning it on. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. To the air, it's Daniels. Got his man quickly. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Finds the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Jayhawks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Trying to set up the screen. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Touchdown, Jayhawks! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Going right to work up top. Makes the catch. It's Brown. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. Back to pass. It's Warner. Grab near the marker. It's Anderson. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Gilliam. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Got the quick pass. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Lining up to add another. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Give to the running back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
The Jayhawks will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Fresno State right back to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically tried to do work. from the gun, the ground game. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Bulldogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They booted away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Trying play action. Quickly out to the tight end. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes a connection. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
And the Jayhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Snags it over the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Jayhawks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Got the 1st down, looking for more. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll keep it himself. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Jayhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
The Jayhawks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He'll pull it on the read. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Tries to do it himself on the draw. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. And the Jayhawks are threatening on 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Gets it to him on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Give to the back. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Finding it tough to make positive yardage, now 3rd and goal from the 2. Pushes ahead. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. And they'll send out the field goal unit from the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Good right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Breaks into the open. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches, and this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. To throw, it's Warner. Pressure coming. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He hurls one deep down the left side. Catch and stride inside the 15. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. From the gun, the running back has it. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He slides that just inside the right upright. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll toss it to the outside on the left. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Daniels. Throws to the tight end. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. They'll run it from the gun. Slithers into space. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gilliam. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And And the Bulldogs can really attack on this second and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Unloads to the wideout. And the third down pass is incomplete. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. The throw. Complete out of the backfield. They'll stop him short. Just what they needed as they get the ball back for their offense. They want that clock to run. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. That's reeled in. It's Williams. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Using his legs to buy some time. Turns it on in midfield. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
That's such a gut punch if you're the defense, because you're trailing in this game. You've got to find a way to get off the field on third down, but you can't stop the quarterback scramble. He's just been making plays in this game in critical moments, none bigger than that one right there with the lead late in the game.
They go to the ground. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up second and 4. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line. And the Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the back. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Jayhawks getting set on 1st and 10. On the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Caught in the backfield, it's Pickett.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball back quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Back to throw, it's Warner. Makes the catch. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Looking to throw on 1st down. Sets up the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Freeman. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Anderson. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
The Bulldogs have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Gonna look downfield again. Rushes on him. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Quickly complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
QB spikes it.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
2nd down coming up.
Looking downfield, it's Warner. Catch in the middle, it's Dillon.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He'll pull it down and run. There he goes. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.